Now we are discussing variable length argument. What is this variable length argument? We have already discussed what is argument. Whenever we are sending the values, whenever we are calling a function, we are asking the function, hey function, perform this particular task for me. Then the function is asking to us, I can do this task. Can you give me the values for this task? So I am sending the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here in this function, whenever we are taking here, whenever we are calling that function, we are sending 5 values. So 5 variables should be there to accept these 5 values. So in order to reduce the number of variables, I can simply take the variable length argument. What it means? It means I may take A, B, C, D, E, like that 5 variables I may take. But instead of that, here I am taking star B. What it means? The first value 1 is accepted by A. In the Python, the variable A is tagging to value 1. And remaining 2, 3, 4, 5, all these values are tagged to this B. So what we are saying, so B, how it is possible? So B is accepting more than one value. How it is possible? We are saying because B is a tuple. B is a tuple data type. It is accepting 2, 3, 4, 5. We already know in tuple it is not possible to delete any element once all the elements are assigned to this tuple. So this star B is a tuple. We are calling this star B a variable length argument because its length can be varied. I may give here the 4 variables or the 4 values to star B. I may give 10 values to the star B. I may give 100 values to the star B. But once after the initialization, we cannot change the values because it is a tuple. Okay, now we are executing it. You can observe here in the program we have after A is equal to 1. This 1 we have sent to C, A is equal to 1. And we are trying to add all the values in the B, 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 by using the for loop. We are adding all the values, so the total addition is 15. I can also give simply star B. So then this C is 0. Then all the values, there is no need now. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the values, we are sending all the 5 arguments to this tuple. Now this star B is a variable length argument. Now if I execute this, you can observe the total sum is 15. I may increment the values 6, 7, 8. When I am incrementing the values, you can observe the total addition, the sum of all these values is 36. Means it is giving a clear indication that we may change the length of the arguments, we may change the number of arguments, but still the out star B is ready to accept. That's why we are saying it as a variable length arguments. Variable length argument means its length can be varied. This is how whenever we are sending more number of arguments, you can send even 100 arguments also, but there is no need to give 100 variables at the function side. Simply you can tell it is star B. Now this star B, this tuple is accepting all the 100 arguments. That is the benefit in the Python. Even though we have more number of arguments, those arguments can be passed to the function by using this star B. Now you observe here, I have checked what is the data type of B. What is the data type of B? It is a tuple. So that's why a tuple, now we are calling a variable length argument. But how it is variable length in the tuple? We cannot add any extra elements. Remember here, initially we are assigning to this tuple some 10 number of elements. After all the 10 number of elements are assigned to this tuple, then the tuple is created. When the tuple is created, at that moment we do not have any chance to change the elements in the tuple, either by popping or by whenever we try to append. All these operations are not at all possible.